To be fair, we will be comparing a few well-known and most commonly used brands against that of Winalite. The very first thing you will notice is the packaging. Using the food-grade foil, this compact and hermetic packaging could be easily opened and resealed, this allowing moisture and bacteria-covered items to come in contact with what will soon come in touch with you. This wrapping provides yet another level of security. All Love Moon products are made and packaged in a sterile environment, where production is stopped every 2 hours and everything is disinfected before continuing for another 2 hours. The cycle is repeated. With a state-of-the-art facility located in Guangdong Province, China, the 1 million square foot manufacturing wonder is able to produce and package over 3 billion napkins per year. Possessing an international certificate of quality ISO 9001 has made it easier for the product to pass through the FDA in the States. And this is how the other stuff is packaged. You will see the moisture, bacteria come in contact with what will soon touch you. Most brands on today's market have a serious shortfall within their base. The absorber within consists of recycled paper, cardboard, typography of sorts such as newspapers and magazines. Presence of different bleaches, whitening compounds, dioxin, lead associated with the print inks, and other chemicals linked to the process of recycling all have a negative effect on the reproductive system. This continuous weakening of the organism permits the development of bacteria, viruses, and funguses. The synthetic bottom exterior layer prevents access of the air, creating humidity, thus contributing to these developments. Statistics show that 83% of women have some kind of gynecological dysfunction, and that 62% of them are caused by use of inferior pads. Contrary to these products, Love Moon sanitary pads are made of a micromembrane. The exterior layer here allows the air to enter, while the secretions are safely absorbed. The absorber itself is a gel, which is safe in use and surpasses any competition with the take-in qualities. During her critical days, an average woman secretes about 50 milliliters of blood per day, about 1.7 fluid ounces. We will pour 50 milliliters of water into each sample. 50 milliliters of water onto sample number 1. Also 50 milliliters onto sample number 2. And 50 milliliters of water onto sample number 3, that of Winalite. And now we will see how well each sample has absorbed the water by placing a napkin on the pad. Say in a non-average woman who will secrete more, we will add another 50 milliliters of water, another 50 onto sample number 1, totaling 100 milliliters, another 50 milliliters of water onto sample number 2, also totaling 100 milliliters, and another 50 milliliters of water onto sample number 3, that of Winalite again, also totaling 100 milliliters. And now we will see how well each of these samples absorbs. For our next comparison, we will take a look inside each pad to see what each is made of. Please pay attention to the top layer. The synthetic disallows the air to access, thus permitting processes of decay to take place. And this one is totally dry. See the fibers? This is premium non-woven fabric, which gives the feeling of dry comfort. Now, as for the absorbers, let's see how they retain the fluid when the pressure is applied. Sitting down is the most common type of pressure a woman can apply onto her protection barrier, and how uncomfortable and unpleasant it would be to get a leak. As you can now see, the gel inside the Love Moon product does not release the water back. In fact, we'll place it in some more water into this glass and see what happens. That is 1 full glass of water and no leaks. Look, the hand is dry. That is why the products of Winalite's Love Moon have 7 layers of thought-through functional protection. Layer number 1, premium soft surface with double absorbency. Layer 2, exclusive patented negative ion anion insert. Number 3, sterile filtering barrier. Number 4, premium water absorbent with strong liquid retention. Number 5, sterile filtering barrier. Number 6, breathable but water-resistant bottom layer that allows free flow of air. Number 7, easy to peel off dietary adhesive. Obviously, what you have just witnessed reveals the superiority of Love Moon Anion Sanitary Napkins to the rest of the products on the market. It is absolutely apparent that Love Moon product is of better quality and will be used by most that come to find out about it. To once again emphasize the importance of such product in today's world, a woman may not buy a new fragrance or a nightgown, but she will buy a menstrual product. That is not a form of luxury, but of an absolute necessity.